Okay, watch this. Check out these moves. Dribble, crossover, dream shake, Dirk fade, bucket.
Ooh, Luca's bad.
Even better. He doesn't think, he flows.
How would you stop that?
Try to keep him in front of me, but no, he's got a counter for everything.
Gotta think a few moves ahead.
Yep. He looks slow, but he can make you look foolish real quick. Watch this.
Okay, I see him.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Powell, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
Tonight, MP is matched up against Luca Doncic. This is the first time they faced off. The rookie MP is very excited, to say the least, for this one.
Well, you can absolutely make the case that Luca Doncic is the toughest cover in the entire NBA. Size, strength, and skill for days. This guy can break you down in any number of ways.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, where maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
Now, MP. After Luca Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good. Towns.
Spreading the wealth, MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Irving passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific.
Gobert, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Edwards passes to MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They like the Luca and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luca Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Doncic against MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got his second basket of the night. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards against Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 7.
Well, this is what makes Luca so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's MP. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
With the teardrop, MP, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Doncic against Gobert. Fires the three. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. 13 points in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Take a look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard. To crack into that top five.
I think Minnesota, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
Oh, plays like that from MP, they show you how much grit this guy has. That is toughness right there.
On the wing, Doncic. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And, of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 3. And MP throws it down.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From 10 feet out, rebounded by the Timberwolves. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by MP, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you...
Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at MP. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Mavericks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luca Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
Boy, what a great matchup we're witnessing here between him and MP. This is what the fans have come to see.
Inside, MP gets it.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Irving, 33 points last game. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 11. Curry kicks to Irving. Looking to end the run, and he knocks down the jumper.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
MP looking around. It's MP muscling his way for two.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
.135 left to play here in the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Jones comes in for Williams. Hardaway's checked in for Josh Green. And Luca Doncic subbed in for Curry. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
At all the ways Luca Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Hardaway. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Doncic. MP kicks to Towns. Towns, the screen. Here's McDaniels. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 13. Hardaway passes to Powell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. MP getting out in front on the break.
And great execution there. MP completes that one on the break.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He's up to 26 points in the game now. We come back right after this.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
They're happy to land Bogdanovich. He's a great shooter at the wing position, and he plays with a lot of energy.
It'll be interesting to see how he fits in with his new team. And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I mean, my goodness. The defense is giving them any shot they want. I mean, there's absolutely no resistance. And they're scoring at will. This is terrible.
Yeah, the intimidation factor definitely one-sided.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's MP in at the point. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Doncic takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Doncic has got 19 points.
Wow, you see the physical defense against Luca didn't even matter. He powers right through it.
Doncic against MP. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 30 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, Powell's low post game, growing by leaps and bounds, does a great job getting around the defense.
And when it comes to Luca Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. Powell pulls it in. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Down low. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. MP, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East would definitely turn some heads.
Now, here's MP. 30 points in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hardaway passes to Irving. Puts up a deep three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Irving for three, and rebounded by McDaniels.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP against Hardaway. Here's MP, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luca Doncic has developed such a knack.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's the pass to Curry. There's the triple. The rebound. He's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Green, and it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. MP, good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
That nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Irving. Here's MP. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Goes up on the wing. No good from Irving.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That one falls.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Mavericks trail by 16. Dallas calls timeout. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Jones. Maxi Kleber comes in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Josh Green. And Luca Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. And the dunk by MP.
Any trip that ends with an MP slam, yes, sir, that's perfect.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 16. Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
All free throws good from Doncic. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gobert trying to get open. And MP with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight. Here's Irving. Now here's Powell. Kleber sets the screen for Irving. No good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And MP throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Goes up at the stripe. They get it back. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. Timberwolves leading by 16. MP outside. And he converts the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Nice D from Doncic.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luca Doncic on display right there.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's MP. That one good for 2. MP's got 44.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what.
Knowing what I know about MP, this doesn't mean all that much to him. He's all about winning. He's all about being the best player that he can be. Awards, they don't mean that much to him.
MP for Rookie of the Month, he earned it. This is just the beginning for him, though.
Yeah, MP. He's building that foundation right now. He's going to do whatever he want to do in this league.
That's what that boy's supposed to do.
Really poured it on out there.
MP's Rookie of the Month? Good for him. I remember when I got my first. That's really cool.